Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Merlin himself would be proud.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Nobody's looking at you.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you'd said the charm'd come out in the wash, but it
I've never known
hasn't.
someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Come on in and have a look.
Revelio.
No touching. We
Oh,
have sticky
please,
fingers.
can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash charms out of things?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her canut. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Revelio.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safe. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Oh, that's a brilliant idea. The poor thing must be worried sick wondering what happened to her egg.
Revelio. For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Levios. Defenders. Confringo.
I wonder how many they brought. At least 10.
Revelio.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance. Reparo.
Fantastic.
Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Revelio. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight. Revelio.
Quiet. What was that?
Wait here. I'll run ahead. Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Good thinking, but she'd still be able to smell you. Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Good thinking, but she'd still be able to smell you. Work if dragons did have some.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason. Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead. Over here!
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe. Revelio.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. That would work if dragons didn't have such a keen sense of smell. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past it. Quickly!
Brilliant. Revelio.
We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her air, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horndale Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Calm down, don't be stingy. American nut, a pickle, an apple.
Revelio.
Get your daily profit. Don't forget who gets you the news. All the latest wizarding news right here. Daily profit. Read all about it. Extra. All the latest wizarding news right here. Get your daily profit. Daily profit. Read all about it.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Revelio.
Professor, what can you tell me about your work at the Ministry?
Your curiosity is understandable. Well, although I can't speak in any detail of my work, I can tell you certain interesting facts. Unspeakables work in the Ministry's Department of Mysteries. Dangerous work at times, as you've no doubt guessed.
Yes, Professor.
Now, you needn't concern yourself with my injury. I made peace long ago with the fact that a sprig of dittany, once plucked, will surely begin to wilt.
You do seem to have come to terms with things rather well.
It's a matter of perspective. Without saying more, perhaps whatever time I've lost was an exchange for time gained. and to dwell on such matters is a waste of the days ahead. At this point, no magic permits us to travel back in time. Perhaps one day. Yes, I can tell you that my years at the Ministry were well spent. And I'm as happy to be at Hogwarts now as I was to be in the Department of Mysteries years ago.
If I may, Professor, I am also happy that you're here at Hogwarts now.
Kind of you to say. Speaking of time, perhaps yours would be best spent honing your defensive wand work.
Yes, Professor. Revelio. Revelio.
We do open to you.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio.
Hello, Mother.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of. Accio. You didn't see that.
Accio!
What a remarkable shot! Accio. Impressive.
Accio!
Well, it appears I've been bested. Well done! Diving, Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
You played a good game though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance. Oh, good, you're safe.
Revelio. There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets. if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Revelio.
Everything's all right now. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio.
Me could save my uncle's life. Uncle Roland sends his best. He often asks after you.
Revelio.
If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a moon calf in charge. Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, man.
Aloha Mora. Mine now, guys. Revelio.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him. That young'un's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium. Bit of snot on your nose. Thought you'd want to know.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Bombarda. Bombarda. Reparo. Bombarda. Reparo. Bombarda.
Revelio. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Excellent. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know. Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar, the other is mere lunacy.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier, in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
Professor, do you have them?
I do.
May I ask what attracted you to astronomy?
You may. Might I assume from your inquiry that you wonder how anyone may have an interest in astronomy?
Oh, not at all, Professor. I find it intriguing and wanted to know more about your work.
Ah, that is good to hear. So often those who do not fully understand all that can be gleaned from the stars question astronomy's relevance. Misperceptions frequently arise due to the confusion of astronomy with astrology, the ridiculousness of which I shall not deign to discuss. To answer your question, it was my dear sister who first sparked my interest in stargazing. The two of us spent countless nights on our rooftops staring at the cosmos. It was one of the only subjects we could study together.
I'm not sure I follow, Professor. Why was that?
My sister is a squib. Clever, hard-working, and generous, but a squib nonetheless. The only non-magical child born to our family in generations, poor thing. Although she manages exceptionally well.
It sounds as if she's a lovely person and accomplished.
She is. And to her credit, while she was once disappointed not to attend Hogwarts, she has excelled in Muggle school. One of the first women, we suspect, to have attended Cambridge, well disguised at the time by our mother as a gentleman scholar. And as astronomy is one subject shared between the Muggle world and ours, she and I have been able to maintain that common interest. We still sneak up to a rooftop now and then to gaze upwards, courtesy of a levitation charm rather than a trellis nowadays.
Thank you for telling me about your sister, Professor.
I was glad to. It is good to be reminded of all that one can accomplish when one embraces who one is. Now off you go. I am sure you've a star chart to review somewhere.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. 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 Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Professor, what did you mean when you said your education wasn't traditional?
I had bet myself a butterbeer you'd be back to ask about that. It seems I've earned myself a trip to the Three Broomsticks. My father insisted rather adamantly that fun had no place when it came to learning. I struggled with his rather Socratic method of teaching, made no progress with even the simplest spells until I made a game of it. As the process itself became a source of joy, I was able to better retain what I was being taught. I realized then how much fun was to be had in learning, and I decided to become a professor so that I may pass that joy along.
I, for one, am glad. I very much enjoy your class.
Delighted to hear. Now, I shall not keep you from your studies, nor time with your fellow students, both of which are invaluable to your education.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Ravenclaw house chest.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
This must be my house chest. I just need to insert the token. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Revelio.
Do you find it hard to get the right consistency with a confusing concoction? I can never get mine to thicken.
If you pay attention.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Hello? Hello? You there, can you help me? Would you mind helping a poor witch? Can you not hear me? Hello? Hello?
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I don't suppose a student...
Yes, I have some right here. Please take it and be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I knew you had a good heart. I feel better already just knowing I have some Thunderbrew on hand. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
Revelio. Levioso! Levioso! Confringo! Imperio! Revelio.
Iron Dale's not half as tough as it sounds.
Poachers? God, I was right then. I'd better be careful.
Revelio.
My mother used to always say,
see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo!
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Revelio!
Who lived here, I wonder?
Who says crime doesn't? Why, I'm practically swimming in galleons. Oh, the anticipation. You may want to move.
Levioso! Defendo! Bombarda! Repulsor! Revelio! 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 Bombarda! Levioso! Defendo! Bombard! Cruising! Levioso! Defendo! Bombarda! Levioso! Defendo! Bombarda! Revelio.
What?
Let's play.
Imperial.
Pray, shall we? Confringo! You'll feel that tomorrow. If you laugh that.
Bombarda.
Here come.
No one takes one of my own. Careful not to get bit.
Places. Bombarda.
You've the brains of a troll, you have. Reducto. Reducto. I won't go down as easy.
Propender. Confringo. Your poaching days are over. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
One of you is Biscuit.
Levioso.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Revelio. Levioso.
Everything's all right.
Revelio. Levioso!
All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we? I'll look after you.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso.
Not going to hurt you.
Revelio.
Past the high wing!
High wing, go!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort some...
Garniff, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit, my wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
Revelio.
You can stop the thief.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Revelio.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio. Revelio. Repulsor. Levioso. Repulsor. Levioso. Repulsor. Propender. Levioso. Propender. Repulsor. Protego! Stupid! Repulsor! Propender! Imperial! Levioso! Accio! Flipendo! Levioso! Revelio. Levioso. Levioso. Defendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Glacius. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Glacius. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Bombarda. Revelio. Glacius. Revelio.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Hello again, Miss Wolf.
Hello again.
What do you have for sale?
Oh, you'll like that. I guarantee it. Thank you for your business. Hope you'll come and see me again.
Hello again, Miss.
Hello again.
Any whispers of anything going about the town?
You took care of that rampant dug bug. We're all so very grateful. Now life is as idyllic as it ever was.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
Oh, had a normal conversation with anyone for My father passed away recently and I've been completely occupied. I hadn't realised how much work went into running a shop. Inventories,
What can you tell me about?
It may not be as fine as what you'd find in Hogsmeade, but we sell all sorts of beast by...
I actually have to be off.
Confringo! Bombarda! Arresto momentum. Revelio. Revelio.
Rally behind string. Wrong.
Imperial.
Someone's going to regret
My
I'm sure it'll be hard to kill
Bombarda!
Time to beat your marionette!
Places! Confringo!
I see you!
Ringo!
Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio.
You can feed a beast. Come out before I
Revelio. Confringo! Places! Crucial! Bombarda! Confringo! Protego! Revelio. Confringo.
The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in here.
Protego. Stupefy. Crucible. Ramada. Stupefy. Revelio. Imperio. Bombarda. Incendio. Revelio. Glacius. Bombarda. Revelio. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned.
Confringo. Revelio.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Glacius. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda.
Now that's taken care of, I need to find the heirloom for Milo's daughter.
Revelio. Confringo.
I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley.
Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. These rocks have seen better days. This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now where are those tubers? Revelio. Just my luck, a troll. Glacius, Confringo, Bombarda, Expelliarmus. Glacius, Confringo, Bombarda, Expelliarmus, Glacius, Confringo. Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Revelio. Revelio.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragdrop. Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion. I would say that Iron Girl is not appropriately named.
Glacius, Confringo.
Let me out,
Bombarda, Expelliarmus. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio! Protego! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
You will not survive this fight! Confringo!
Revelio. That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now.
Now, get on!
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
you look none the worse for wear. Oh, I take it you decided against entering the abscond...
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Thank you.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
What do you have for sale?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your business.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and... travel.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Enough galleons one day.
I saw what you did! Ha! I've no tolerance for thieves! Hand them back!
Hand what back, sir? We've not took a thing.
Hand them back!
There's nothing to give, sir. It was only the one. That's all of them, sir. Honestly, I swear.
How many times are you pair going to keep pilfering my shop?
I swear it was just those ones,
We
sir.
promise,
sir. We'd never take more than those.
I tell you this, they'll not appreciate your antics in Azkaban. You just wait till I see your mother.
That was a bit harsh.
Oh. Aloha Mora.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Revelio.
Mine now, demiguise.
Revelio.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask, are you afraid of spiders?
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it. Ugh.
Why didn't you ask the ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself. But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little hamlet has to fend for itself.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
Could do with a nice mushroom.
Arrest them.
Imperial.
This is where you will fail.
Before we find another republic.
Easily hides Totalis. Little mooncalf, far from home.
Confringo. Bombarda.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
We'll reclaim what is
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Ranrock won't be this on!
Imperial!
And utterly pitiful this thing!
Let's get this over with.
Oh, pitiful!
Confringo!
Pitiful, truly.
Your blood's on Ranrock.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
Revelio.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo!
That's that. Settled. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Imperial.
What is a puff scheme?
Protego. Glacier. Bombarda. Confringo. Pulsar.
You're so very weak.
Glaciers. Confringo.
Confringo. Confringo. Say one of my own. You will.
Stop right there!
Confringo. Propendo.
Let me out, son! Let me out, son! Done!
Confringo.
You're a bit dodgy with these skills! Attack up!
Defender! Confringo! Glacius! Confringo! Defender! Revelio!
Levioso!
Glacius! Confringo!
Knew I'd find
Glacius!
you!
Confringo! Defender! Revelio!
Huh. The location marked on the map isn't far from here.
Revelio!
Goodness.
That goblin elm you built. I want that.
Protego!
I've heard Centaur's quiet.
Confringo! Arresto Molesta. Confringo!
Such a childish spell! Levioso!
Marvelous!
Protego! Flipendo!
Die for that.
That ought to warm you up.
Levioso! Would you like me to put you down? Levioso! Here's 10 points!
Confringo!
Confringo!
Levioso!
Protego!
Levioso! Levioso! You're after the golden snake, Levioso! Levioso! Stop that! Levioso! You like games, do you? Show yourself! You there! Stop! Levioso! How's the view? Levioso!
Flipendo!
Seems we may have an intruder in our... You may want to move. Oh, too high.
This looks like trouble.
Revelio.
So where are me lads in Rookwood? I see you!
Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo.
You've made a mistake.
Furio. Crucio. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Wonder how long I'm supposed to do this for.
May I have a moment of your time?
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise. Pardon? Were you...
I was. I'm Marianne Moffat. Pleasure.
Ah, yes, the magical bird. Can disappear when it senses danger.
Peculiar things, aren't they? Did you know that muggles call them dodos? Such a funny name. I'm worried about a large albino dirical known as Gwynaira. She's a local legend, so of course poachers are after her. If I had her, I'd treat her like a queen, and I could use her molted feathers as fashion accessories.
Seems you're more concerned with the feathers than the bird. But she'd be safer with you than with poachers.
Indeed. They'd pluck her feathers and likely kill her when they were through. I can't seem to rescue her, and I'm worried the diricals don't trust me since I've been hanging about their den.
Why are you fixated on Gwynaira and not rescuing all the diricals?
Gwynaira is special. She's more attractive to poachers with her lovely plumage. They'll try harder to take her. The other diricals seem to have managed evading poachers quite well on their own.
Can you tell me what the dirical den looks like?
It's down by the shore, on a sort of overhanging cliff. You'll recognise it by all of the diricals lolling about.
I'll keep an eye out for a large white dirical.
Oh, thank you. Those gorgeous feathers. And she'd be safe. One last thing. She seems to spend her days in hiding. I've only ever seen her at night. I do hope you're able to save her. Be prepared to chase her. I sometimes wonder if she actually
Revelio.
enjoys the pursuit.
I suppose I should watch for Gwenira. At night, apparently.
Confringo, Movada. Confringo. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. How could have missed Muff?
Wonder who lives here. Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio.
A veritable gem in the Highlands, Marinweem.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Revelio.
Oh, that naughty boy runs after anything shiny and new, he does.
Bainborough is one of my favourite hamlets in the area.
Hello, madam. Is
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is...
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had... Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled... They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse. Filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from... As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. Oh, I've been worried sick. But I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the Ashwinders that are lurking about.
Why did Henrietta feel the need to protect her house like she...
Henrietta was a baroness who married well, more than a few times. Suspicion and isolation. Hence the terrifying traps throughout the hideaway.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well...
What do you have for sale? That hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake.